Okay guys, so for this project we will be using a 5.5mm crochet hook, and the yarn is Bernard Baby. Okay, we make a slip stitch, chain 2, slip stitch into the first one, chain 2, and find your center, and then single crochet 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then slip stitch into the first one, chain 2, and then you need to single crochet by 2 in every stitch. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and do that for the entire row. And then we need to slip stitch into the first one, chain 2, and then we will single crochet by 2 in every other one. So on the first one we'll single crochet 1, and on the second we will single crochet 2. Okay, and to finish the row, we will slip stitch into the first one. Now we will chain 3, we will front double crochet, then back double crochet, front double crochet, back double crochet, front double crochet, back double crochet, and we will do that for the entire row, and then I will show you what to do in the next row. Back double crochet, and front double crochet, and then we will slip stitch into the third chain of the first one. Chain 3, and then we will front double crochet in the front double crochet, and we will back double crochet in the back double crochet. Okay. Out, and then we'll go in the back here to back double crochet, front double crochet, back double crochet, front double crochet, back double crochet, and we'll continue to do that depending on how much foot coverage we want. So you can do 10 rows, or you can do 15, or you can do 20. Just depends what you want to do. Okay guys, so when you get to the 12th row from the beginning, or whatever row you want to stop, instead of finishing the row and slip chaining in the third one, you will instead chain 3, turn your work around, and you will continue to do that until you come here to the beginning of your row, and then you will chain 3 again and turn back around. Chain 3, turn your work around, and then you will front double crochet, and then back double crochet, front double crochet, back double crochet. And continue doing that for 10 rows. Just remember, it can't be too loose when you put it on, because that means you made too many rows. So it has to be a little bit snug so it doesn't come off easily. Okay guys, so when we get to this point, we'll expand our last stitch, put our yarn through it, turn our work inside out. Okay, so we will find our first stitches, put our hook through it, wrap the yarn around, pull it through, chain 1. Then we'll go to the next one on one side, and on the other, wrap the yarn around, pull it through, slip stitch. And we'll continue to slip stitch until we have no more stitches left. Expand our last stitch, put our yarn through it, cut the yarn right about here, and not lose the ends. Okay guys, so now we are going to add a little detail to this slipper to make it even nicer. So this is how you put a button a slipper. Then you go to the other side here, and then you put it in here. And this is how the finished slipper looks like. Thank you so much for watching. Please share and subscribe.